back to Seniors Rock. And our first guest today is always a calming voice when it comes to Medicare advice. And man, that certainly seems to come at us a plenty these days. Lindsay Penrose is a certified Medicare specialist at Benefit Reps of America who works with all major insurance companies in the Rochester area. And Lindsay assists her clients not only to set up their benefits, but also she keeps them up to date with changes in their plans. And the sheer number of plan choices and options can be unsettling. So Lindsay's here to help us stay chill with her topic for today, learning to overcome Medicare stress. Welcome back, Lindsay.
Hi, Mike, and hi, Joanna.
Hi, Lindsay. Great to see you and great to have you back because, it's true what Mike said. You are a calming force when it comes to this information. I know firsthand because I work with you on my Medicare information and you've been so helpful. So thank you for that. And so let's go back to the main topic here. Medicare, again, can be very stressful. What are the benefits of going through someone like you, Lindsay, for help?
So, as a licensed Medicare broker, it is my job to help you decide on the best option for your Medicare. There is a timeline that needs to be followed with certain enrollment periods that allow you to enroll. By having someone like myself or another broker in our office to guide you, we can make sure you do everything properly in a timely manner.
Okay, so we're talking about options. Give us an idea, or folks that don't know, what are the options? What does someone have to choose from? What's out there when you start to become Medicare eligible and start looking at all these things? What is
So
it?
if we start with the basics, Medicare Part A and B are what make up original Medicare. And then beyond that, you really have two choices for when it comes to your coverage. There are Medicare Advantage plans, also known as Part C, or Medicare Supplement plans, also known as Medigap. Just knowing that these terms and this type of coverage exists can help you as you see a growing number of Medicare advertisements and hear people talking about it in your life.
Yeah, so Lindsay, how do you advise someone on what decision to make with all those different options?
That's a really good question. Everyone has their own unique situation for Medicare, so there's not one straight answer. But with the help of an insurance broker like myself, you can find which insurance company will have your medical providers and hospitals in network. Depending on the medical and financial situation, there are different plans to fit these. On top of all these options, there are also financial assistance programs that can be beneficial.
We have a caller here, Lindsay. If you don't mind, we are live and we have Ginny on the phone and she has a question about Medicaid.
Medicaid, okay.
Is that for Lindsay, Ginny, or for Mike?
Hi, how you doing?
We're good. Is this a question for Lindsay about insurance or is it for Mike?
It's about Medicaid.
Okay, what's your question?
I want to know, we're in our late 80s. I want to know if we pay for our funeral expenses now up front, probably $18,000, will that affect Medicaid in any way?
So I can jump in on that one, Jenny. Good question. So the answer is no. It's certainly not going to cause a problem. And actually, that's a good strategy for sheltering some money because you're going to have to pay that at any rate. So you might as
Right,
well
yeah.
prepay it, and now your kids won't have to deal with that.
Okay, so it's not like giving it away to somebody and you got to account for it. It's okay.
Exactly,
Okay.
because it's not an uncompensated transfer. You're getting something of value in exchange for what you're paying, which is the prepaid funeral.
Yeah, right. Okay, well, I thank you very much. I
Great
enjoy your
Thank
question,
show.
you.
Jenny. Thanks for listening. Okay, Lindsay, back to you.
And so Lindsay, I've got a follow-up question for you. You talk about how you can help get someone set up with a proper plan for their circumstances, and then once you've done that, what other services do you offer?
Well, there will be times in the future when you can reevaluate certain coverages and change to new plans if necessary. The annual election period coming up soon runs from October 15th to December 7th, and it is a time period when you can change your Medicare Advantage plan and your prescription drug coverage. I'm always available to discuss options and change plans once a client is enrolled. And this is a good time to mention that there are no fees that clients pay for services for their Medicare at Benefit Reps of America.
Yeah, that's icing on the cake. Folks, don't be afraid. Here comes Halloween and here comes Medicaid or Medicare, and it does stress you out. So don't let it do that. Let Lindsay Penrose of Benefit Reps of America show you how to overcome Medicare stress. She's great at it. She'll be back on with us when we get closer again. I just wanted to say thank you, Lindsay, for joining us. Contact her at Benefit Reps of America. They're right in Rochester on West Ridge Road, right next to Red Lobster if you need a place to a point there. And you can call, and the number's very easy to remember too. It's 585 663 6333 663 6333. Thanks again, Lindsay.
Thanks for having me.